Welcome back to Real Estate. My name is Timothy Tay from Ep10 Singapore, and this is my colleague Felicia.
In our first video of the year, we are taking you to 7 new private residential properties that helped move the market in 2021. These properties will continue to be of interest in 2022.
Our island-wide tour is going to bring us from projects in the CCR to the RCR and finally to the OCR.
We're going to start in the central region of Singapore in District 7.
Let's get started.
Right now, we're at the Midtown Modern Sales Gallery at Kallang Airport Way, where we will be able to see how the development will look like upon its completion in 2025. Perched on top of Bugis MRT interchange, Midtown Modern has a total of 558 residential units across two 30-storey apartment buildings. There are also commercial units on the first floor.
Now Felicia, we're very used to viewing new projects as standalone developments, but in this case, we really need to consider how the developer has synergized this with neighbouring Guoco Midtown.
That's right, so on top of the convenience residents will be able to enjoy here with the commercial units, they are also located within close proximity to the lifestyle hub that is Guoco Midtown.
Why don't we go take a look at the 4-bedroom show unit here?
Let's go.
One of the things we don't see that common in CCR projects these days are larger size units. And as you can see, this living room is actually pretty spacious. And what the developer has done is has to make the bedrooms on that side of the unit and the living and entertainment areas on this side of the unit.
I can see how this place is really suited to the needs of families. I mean, it is interesting that this development, instead of having a larger number of small apartments, has quite a sizable number of 4-bedroom apartments, which is really appealing on the market today.
We've moved across town to One Bernam, one of the new projects that is helping to reshape the profile of the CBD area. Felicia, did you know that Tanjong, where One Bernam is located, is one of the oldest districts in downtown Singapore? Can you imagine the history the area has seen over the past century?
Yet the area today is filled with mostly offices, which is why it can get quieter after office hours and during the weekends. That said, we hope that there will be more mixed-use developments like One Bernam over here, so that this district will be transformed into a livelier area.
Shall we check out the rest of the sales gallery? For the truly pioneering, One Bernam offers a front row seat to witness the transformation of the CBD as well as the beginnings of the greater southern waterfront. Imagine the skyline change around you as a resident at One Bernam.
The Singapore skyline may indeed be stunning, but I myself prefer a greener environment, which is why the landmark on Pearl's Hill City Park is perfect. The development itself has a total of 396 units and it is sited on the hill slope. This means residents get to enjoy beautiful views of the greenery around. The development itself is inspired by its lush surroundings, which means you get to see landscape spaces incorporated within the area.
And the project has 60 facilities that span the 5 different floors. This includes a children's water park and an infinity pool. And if you see on the 34th floor, there's even a cafe and a sky lounge. Why don't we go and take a look at one of the show units now? You know, walking through this 3-bedroom unit, it's really evident that the layout is pretty regular and there are even full-length windows for residents to enjoy the view.
I mean, the layout of the unit really allows for a lot of flexibility here. I can see how spaces can be reconfigured easily to suit various different needs.
Yeah, and from this dining room, looking out to the greenhouse, right, it's really starting to inspire me to work on my New Year's resolution to work out more this year. The 4th project in our lineup is Riviere, part of the mixed-use development Fraser's Promenade. Personally, I really like it when a new project integrates conservation buildings into its design. In this case, 3 adjacent century-old warehouses will be converted into a market hall with retail and co-working spaces.
The development is a rather well-connected one. It is in the Robertson Quay area, in between the CBD and Orchard Road. It is also close to 2 upcoming MRT stations on the Thomson East Coast Line, Havelock and Great World. Let's go take a look at the units.
Let's go. Now, walking through the sales gallery, you really get the impression that the developer has spared no expense to include high-end specifications and luxury finishes in all the units. I see marble floors in the living and dining rooms, as well as the bathrooms. And you have kitchen appliances by Gargano and bathroom accessories by Duravid and Guessy.
You wouldn't have to take long to see this development grace a riverfront. Riviere is set to be completed in the first half of 2023. We're standing in front of the scale model of Juniper Hill in Prime District 10. This development has a total of 115 units and it is located on Yubun Road. That means it enjoys all the benefits that come with being in the Bukit Timah neighbourhood. That is, a central location, transport connectivity, proximity to popular schools, as well as a plethora of nearby amenities.
Now, although this is a boutique development, I think the developer really has done a good job in incorporating a full suite of condo facilities and amenities within the development. And coupled with the premium finishes and fittings we can see in each unit, it really adds to the overall sense of luxury you get throughout the development.
When it comes to luxury, the developer has even partnered with Shangri-La Hotel Singapore to provide additional services to residents, such as the delivery of fresh bread and laundry services. The developer will also provide complimentary concierge services for the first 2 years.
Now, speaking of completion, Juniper Hill is actually due to be completed by the second quarter of this year. Now, this means that there's no show flat for us to show you, but it also means that if you're an interested buyer and you're looking for a new luxury home in this neighbourhood, this could very well be the project for you.
We're almost coming to the end of our tour now. For our second last property, we're at Mayfair House in the East Coast area where a different kind of luxury lifestyle living awaits.
Now, although Mayfair House sits on a 109,630 square foot freehold site, there are only 56 apartment units. This means you really get the sense of luxury of space that's prevalent in many landed neighbourhoods in the East Coast area.
It really does feel like landed living here. Each unit comes with private lift lobby, direct lift access, as well as the distance between units that gives it that sense of space.
Units are arranged around a central landscape courtyard, and the terrace gardens really enhance that sense of space throughout the development. I mean, Felicia, look at this amazing interior. Don't you think it really emulates that luxurious landed living lifestyle?
Definitely, and that's what residents at Mayfair House can expect to enjoy. We're finally down to the last development of our tour, which is Belgravia Ace, and I remember this place well. The Ep10 team recently covered this when it previewed earlier this month.
That's right, we wrote about this project because it's the first project to preview in 2022, and it saw a very strong sales response during its opening sales weekend. Let's check out the rest of the show flat.
Strata-landed developments like these are rare nowadays due to the limited amount of development land left for such real estate in Singapore today.
In fact, Belgravia Ace is the final development in this Belgravia collection of strata-landed houses in District 28 by Tongeng Group. And in fact, this development, there are only 107 of these freehold strata houses. The majority of the houses here are semi-detached, but most of these have an interesting architectural profile that mimics a detached house. This means that the interiors are 6 meter wide, and in the living room, you have a 4.5 meter high palatial ceiling, with open frontages on both sides.
Each house is outfitted with top-end kitchen appliances by Vzoop and Samsung, as well as sanitary fittings by Grohe and Toto. Each house also comes with a smart home system by Firmax, and that's what really makes this development such a special one to round out the Belgravia collection. So there are plenty of things for you guys to think about, especially when these projects have got such attractive offerings.
The new launch market was particularly active in 2021, and many industry observers say that market activity is expected to be strong this year. Thank you for watching Real Estate.
Real opinions, real statements.